affect young people in South Africa, the Soweto Theatre's music tutorial program will collaborate with conductors in a week-long music workshop. The program will see aspirant classical instrumentalists learn musical skills through the application of music theory and techniques. To tell us more about the workshop, we're joined by Conductor Kutlwano Masote. Kutlwano, thank you very much for your time this morning. Maybe we can start about how this all came about.
Good morning to you and your listeners. I was approached by the management of the Soweto Theatre, and they said something that really, kind of made me stand back and think, wow. And they said they're the only theatre in the country that has an in-house orchestra, which I wasn't aware of. I'm sure many of your viewers would not be aware of. So they wanted, as part of Youth Month celebration, of course, taking advantage of the fact that it will be for all schools, whether 3-term or 4-term schools, it will be in their winter recess. So we thought, let's get them in during the day without any sort of distractions, as it were, of school and other activities, and really do some meaningful and intense workshops around, as you say, theory of music, aspects of ensemble playing, and just tackling new repertoire and re-energizing their music learning.
What kind of music are you taking a look at, or rather what kind of songs are you taking a look at in light of Youth Month?
So, one can never go wrong with a tried and tested centuries-old classics. But, and the reason for that, the reason I say that is that in that music are all the rudiments of music, the technical kind of secrets of playing musical instruments are all built into that episode, because that's how these instruments are developed over centuries. But there's also, of course, being mindful of where we are in South Africa, first of all. So without giving away too much detail, there will be a level of contemporary dance music, kind of modern-day Macarena. I'm sure you know what that is. That we've all danced to over the last few years. And also film classics, indigenous music. I'll be bringing some of that repertoire, because I think it's also important that as they learn the traditional repertoire of orchestral music, that they also realize that it's just a means to an end. You can play jazz, you can play even, funk, whatever you want to do once you have the competency on your instrument.
That's stanza that is not in the national anthem, Woza Moya, Woza Moya Oyingwele, something like that. How do you take that and you get those young people to put it together using the instruments that they have? So,
anything can be put to any setting. I think it's all about what it is that you're trying to communicate. So, for example, with something as emotive as a national anthem or something as spiritual music, even, it's also important for the youngsters to be challenged to say, what message are you trying to communicate? Because remember, when we perform, we are telling stories. And at a time like this, especially Youth Month in Soweto, we are also reflecting on some of the stories of us and what they mean today. And it's really about reminding ourselves of the many struggles that we've had and the struggles that still lie ahead.
The struggles that still lie ahead. Okay, so what is it that music lovers can look forward to? Where and when can they catch this musical ensemble?
So we'll be on the stage of the Soweto Theatre, the Gibson Theatre, and I love that name, by the way, of the main theatre, on the 2nd of July, which is not quite a Youth Month, but remember we're doing a whole week of workshops running up to that from the 26th to the 30th. And it just so happens that the Sunday will already be in July. So we're on that stage from 3 p.m. And you can visit the website of the Soweto Theatre for more information on how you can get yourself a ticket. And please come out in numbers, because it's not that expensive. It's very important also to teach our audiences that we have to pay for this.
Sure. Thank you very much to Kutlwano Masote.